Well, we are in Ontario, Canada, and yeah, it's like 32 degrees right now, a little bit of a wind chill, but it's beautiful. I'm sure you can tell. And that's Lake Ontario. That's not an ocean. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a beautiful morning, and we're gonna start a little adventure. We'll be heading out to a few shops, visiting JH Restorations, the builders of that beautiful Mercure. We're gonna be visiting Switches and Things in Mississauga, and yeah, sunrise on the East Coast. And sorry, LaVine Motorsports, one of the best tuners in the area. Scalar Performance, EV race car guys, and we'll hear for JRP's seminar teaching some stuff. But just a beautiful view here this morning of Lake Ontario. It's about 8 in the morning. Beautiful northeastern sunrise. Man, that's nice. It's gonna be a good week. First stop in Canada is Switches and Things here in Ontario area, Mississauga area. They do, by the name, some lowriders, but check out the metalwork on this classic or 90s Mercedes. Look at that. This is all metal. This is not a fiberglass wide body. That's pretty cool. So this Impala is a 61 sitting on a Roadster Shop chassis. Widen out the tunnel. All the custom metal work, making it look straight and new. LS under the hood. Big wheels, big wheel woods. You can't see them, but it's pretty cool. Check out this beautiful classic muscle car Camaro. What do we got? Ride Tech on it. LS under the hood. This came in at bone stock about 4 months ago, and they have upgraded everything from the bottom to the top. Very cool. Made it to JH Restorations in Windsor, Canada. Let's go in. We'll come back to that later. But JH is known originally for doing pro touring classic restorations, hence the name. That's something special being built. Another Coronet here. But they also have cool stuff that's going in that. Like this. That's a 2.2 liter stroker SR20 going into a S15 project that will be hopefully planned as a debut at SEMA, which is pretty cool because I wasn't expecting to see the variety that they work on, and you can tell obviously top notch. Check that out. And y'all know how much I really love this car, and it's just cool to see it up close and hear the whole story. So the car goes back history-wise to the owner, one of the owners of JH's high school years. Check that out. So clean inside. Such a beautiful build. This is the Mercure. Let's close that up. Ooh, nice. Custom extension on the OEM style wing, so it's like an RS500 wing. Rear end is a beefed out 8.8. Wheelwood all the way around. Front is a modified C6 hub on an SN95 spindle. I'm sorry, struts. That is an Eco Beast engine. So a Ford built, Ford built EcoBoost 4-cylinder turbo. Estimating, because it's not final tuned, about 450, but it will be tuned at Ford not too long from now. Manual brakes, All the Willwoods, pretty things. Such a cool car. And this is going to be a blast once it gets tuned. It does run, but final tune, top power, it's going to be fun. Tomorrow, we're heading over to Scalar Performance and a surprise shop. Let's see what we find over there. And I didn't do any voiceover inside of LaVine Motorsports. They're working on some stuff, so I didn't want to distract. But they do some cool stuff. They compete in grid life, not just in Canada, but also in the United States. They'll be at COTA. And usually they compete in their Hondas that you saw, but they also tune a bunch of the US cars, you know, Corvettes, everything. Eric, the owner, is a pretty well-known tuner in the industry, and he's putting together some cool stuff. That Supra belongs to my buddy Rupinder, who's the head of the Toronto Supra Club. It's a 900 horsepower JZ motor in that Mark III. They did all the work on it. Pretty awesome car. It's like a flux capacitor thing. No, it's all the EV components for this awesome 86 at Scalar Performance. This is their, like it's doing the musical dance. Check that out. This is their race car. This is their EV race chassis. And if you look them up, and I'll link them obviously, this ran at Grid Life at Laguna Seca. I mentioned that earlier. It's such a cool vehicle, and they don't just do EVs here. They got this super clean S13, pretty stock, with a fully built Nissan K, not Honda K, turbo. And let's look at what's under the hood on the 86. It's a big box. Now for real though, this is like super cool technology they're doing, thinking outside the box to build an awesome series and do something a lot of people aren't doing. This is working with all the Regen equipment and making quite a bit of horsepower, and the Regen works with the Willwood brakes, and I think they're on the forefront of making a cool series on this really cool chassis. How much horsepower is on this, Joel? 500 horsepower. The boxer engine won't do that, not without going boom boom. Very cool. Let's take a quick look again at this S13. Awesome work. Engine was built here at Scalar, so like I said, it's not just EV. This is an original owner car. Beautiful kooky S13. It's got a Haltech digital custom fitted FRS seats. Just a really clean. Look at that dash, all OEM. Very cool build. Pretty cool shop. About 2 hours east of Toronto. Check out this beautiful S15. This is at FTS Race Shop, which is the younger brother of the owner of Joel. And if you don't know who they are, pay attention. This is a pretty awesome C6 Vet drift car. Custom front and rear brackets that they manufacture around the Willwood calipers. This particular car is driven by Josiah, Joel's younger brother, and owns FDF. And they manufacture everything in-house. As you can see, got a water jet and all the welding and everything. This is could be a customer's car. This car is that's pretty darn cool. Congrats to him. That's exciting. I'll take a real sneak peek here. Some awesome machining and everything being done. I want to take you over here real quick. All right, so FDF manufacturers for not just the Vets, but also the S chassis, but they have two options for the Vet. This bracket holds twin Willwood 4-piston calipers. This one retains the OEM caliper on the foot brake with a Willwood 4-piston. They're getting an order ready for a customer. All made in-house. They also have steering knuckle kits and everything. You got to check them out. FDF Race Shop. Pretty cool place here in the Belleville area of Canada. Very cool. Last stop, Raptor Racing. My good buddy George and his awesome shop that specializes in any performance parts really, but they really like the EcoBoost platforms, like the new Bronco, the Bronco Raptor. That's my rental. Here's another really cool Bronco. And you know, the Ford Focuses. There's a lot of modified ones here. Yeah, tomorrow will be a more chill day. Great trip. We're at the airport, ready to go home. It's hecka early Sunday morning. Be happy to be back home pretty soon here later today, and I hope you all enjoy this cool and fun-filled car-related trip. And yeah, Lone Star Throwdown's coming up. Hey, Canada's awesome. Love coming here. Great people, cool cars. We'll always find awesome ones. Time to go home. It's cold.